Yeah, gentlemen, we are going to be showing you how to troubleshoot your LG 32 inches television. This TV has a power problem, so I'm using this medium to tell the young ones to subscribe to this channel. It's actually free. Or if you also have a TV issue challenge, maybe the power is not coming up, I'm going to be showing you. It's very simple. Just follow our video step by step how we are going to troubleshoot it. This TV, the power is not turning on. If you plug it into power, it's not turning on. So we are going to be showing you what to do in case you have any challenge like this. Please, first and foremost, just look for a table. Look for a table. Look for like foam or carton, put on the table. If you are troubleshooting at home yourself, then this is the screen, so you can face it down. When you face it down, so I've already lost some screw because it has been rectified. I've already lost some screw, so I just use some screw to tie it. Then the next step is for you to tie, is for you to open the screws. Just open them. So go to each of the screw and lose them. So after losing them, gently remove the cover. That is very, very important. As you're removing this, you have to take care. Just take it gently. Now put it aside. Now immediately you open the bag, you can see. Come, I'm going to be showing you. This is where your plug of the TV is going to be. You can see this is where the cord is going to be. So so first and foremost, there's a fuse at the back here. Uh, if you have a multimeter, this is what you will do. First and foremost, put it on continuity. This is how to set your meter on continuity. I'm using float meter. If you put it on continuity, then you take your tune knob. You have to test like this. You can see it will make a noise, a buffer noise. So read your fuse. Now you can hear the sound that the fuse is okay, and your TV is still not coming up. So the next thing you will do, you have to detach. I'm detaching this. I'm detaching this. So this is for the board, is for the screen. So then now you can see this. If you look at this, please check. I'm detaching this as well too. Let me just detach it. If you can't, you can press. You can equally press this. You can equally press it. Hold it fair. It may be tight. So now, just try your best to take it gently by removing it. Now I'll remove it. So now this is the power section of this board. So I'm going to be losing it gently. These are the screw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So gently lose them. So gently lose them. So remember, you are only working on the power because the power is not coming up. That is the first stage, and we have actual. So this is the power board. So if you knows how to read your component, if you're a beginner, this is capacitor, and this is your power plug, and this is your transformer. in this board, note, we have the primary and the secondary in this board. So I'm going to be showing you in this line with a screwdriver. Okay, let me use my screwdriver to show you. You can see this dotted line, this dotted line, this dotted line. These are the primary section of this board. Then outside this dotted line, these are the secondary. So one thing you should always know, you can equally observe physically if you have any burnt component. Check if the resistor is bad. Sometimes not everything in this power board is bad. It might be these are jumpers, or these are jumpers. You can see J11 is telling you that this is jumper 11. You can see J14, these are jumper 14. So just observe what is the, if any of the jumper got caught. Jumper mean continuity. If any of this jumper that is close to this resistor is bad, it will not flow current. But I'm going to be explaining to you, and this is the back of this panel. Mark it. What exactly happened to this panel is this jumper got caught. This jumper caught, and there was no flow of current to the secondary part of this board. I'm going to put this board. I'm going to put this board so that I will explain to you what actually was the cause. You can see this is how uh, this is connected to the picture board. You can see it's connected to the picture board, and from this same board is connected to the power board. It's connected to the remote sensor. It's connected to this front here, whereby if there is power, it will turn up that there is power. So it's of this because of this jumper got caught. You can see, just look for a soldering iron, look for that particular jumper that got caught, then you have to solder it back. Then just test your resistor. If you doesn't know how to test resistor, just put your meter on ohms, then it will give you the resistor value if you are using a digital multimeter. You can equally test capacitor by selecting capacitor, but sometimes you cannot get your reading directly from the board. You have to desolder. So I'm just showing you some tips that you can do for yourself before taking it to a technician if you have idea on how to go about it. So now we have soldered this particular jumper. You can see this is the jumper. So now each of the jumpers have arrows. Each of the jumpers have arrows. You can see wherever you are seeing arrows from edge to edge, you can see this is uh, from here to here. It's telling you that here is connecting. So after your soldering, you have to check. You can hear the buffer sound. You can hear the buffer sound. See, okay, you can see this arrow. If it's not connecting, your TV is not going to work. So now, this, if you understand electrical diagram, you can see that it will be very easy for you. This circuit is actually telling you that from here to here they are all connected. From here to here they are all connected. From this place to this place they are all connected. So we are going to even put our meter here and test this component. You can see it's still reading. So likewise here too, is telling you from here to here and to this place they are all connected. That is from here to here is all connected. So that is what it's telling you. So it's just for you to understand your circuit board, how to troubleshoot, how to read your circuit board. It's very simple. Then we also have there's a component that you need to also check. Maybe after checking your jumper is okay, just check your fuse, you check your capacitor, you check your your transistor, then you check your transformer. You just check them. After that, if they are okay, you know that maybe one of these components is bad. Just go straight to changing your board. So I'm going to fix it back. I'm going to screw it back so that we powered. Okay, so just you tie them back. Smelly one screw. So make sure that you complete your screw. Don't leave anyone behind. So now, what are you going to do? Gently, you have to face the back. This is for the screen. So allow it to lap. You can see now, as I said, this you can see this board is the one powering the power unit, but this is main power, and this is the one powering the AV side. So right now you can see. So I'll plug it. Now I have the power here. This is my power. This is my power. So I'm going to plug. So for you to confirm that you have power in this place, you just take your meter to 20. So to 20, test if there's power in your cord. Okay, you can see I'm going to turn it on. Okay, it's telling me that I don't have power, but I'm going to turn it on. Okay, now the voltage here is 186. Okay, 186 can power your TV, although it's not up to 200. This is a low voltage. So I'm going to plug it. You can see. Let me turn it off. I'm going to plug it. Okay, now. So please check. Is it on? Is there power? Is there power in the TV? In the check this place, there's power now. Is it showing red? So now I'm going to turn it on. Is it working? So you can see it's working. You can see it has come up. It's very easy. So these are the steps that you use to trace your power section. So this is it. Let me check. It has come up. So it has come up. This is it. If you can check the back, it's on AV. Wow. Is it up? So you can see it has turned up. Okay. You can see it's on AV. You see it? That it has turned up. It has turned up. Check the back. You can see the screen. So this is how you can fix your TV. So subscribe to this channel. It's absolutely free of charge. It's free. So you can able to check your system without spending much on your. Thank you.